Imagination creates reality. Your imagination is the creative force. What you imagine is already real in the unseen world and will manifest in the physical world. Relax and let go. Stop forcing your desires to come to you. Trust that they're already yours. Release any tension or need for control. The law of assumption: assume your desires are already a reality. Believe in their completion, feel it, and align with that belief to attract them into your life. Vibrating with your desire, align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the belief that what you want is already here and it will naturally come to you. Trust the process. Have faith that the universe is working behind the scenes. Your desires are on their way, and all you need to do is remain open and relaxed to receive them. These key takeaways focus on the power of imagination, letting go of control, and trusting that your desires are already being brought to you. Your imagination is the starting point for everything you desire to create in your life. It is not just a fleeting daydream or an idle thought, but the very mechanism through which your reality is shaped. What you imagine is not a fantasy, but a blueprint for your future. If you can see it in your mind's eye, it already exists on some level in the unseen world. The key to understanding this is realizing that everything that manifests in the physical world first takes root in your imagination. What you hold in your mind with focus and belief will eventually materialize in your external world. The imagination is not some passive tool, something you use when you're bored or seeking distraction. It is a powerful creative force that is always working, always shaping your future. You are the creator of your own experience, and the thoughts, images, and ideas you continuously entertain within your mind are the seeds that will eventually sprout into the events and circumstances you experience. This is why it is so crucial to consciously direct your imagination toward the things you truly desire, instead of letting it wander aimlessly toward fear, doubt, or worry. Imagination is not confined to the realm of daydreams or wishes. It is the tool through which you align your inner world with the outer world. When you imagine a desired outcome, whether it's wealth, health, a fulfilling relationship, or a successful career, you are not merely fantasizing. You're engaging with the energy that will eventually create that reality. Notice, when you imagine yourself in a place of success, in good health, or surrounded by love, you are planting those experiences within the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, which will then begin to bring them to life. The belief in the power of imagination is fundamental. It's not just about imagining something once or twice and then waiting for it to happen. It's about cultivating a persistent belief in the reality of what you imagine. When you truly believe that your desires are possible and that they are already yours in the unseen realm, you will begin to see the corresponding circumstances materialize in your life. Listen, the universe works in response to the energy you project. If you are constantly imagining success, wealth, or joy, you align yourself with those experiences and they will start to manifest. If, on the other hand, you entertain thoughts of lack, fear, or self-doubt, your reality will reflect those negative vibrations. The power of your imagination lies not just in the images you hold, but in the emotions you associate with them. Imagination is not a mere mental exercise. It is a visceral experience. You must feel the emotions that would accompany the fulfillment of your desires as you imagine them. For example, if you are imagining financial abundance, feel the joy, freedom, and security that would come with it. The stronger the emotion you attach to your vision, the more powerful the creative force you release. Emotion acts as the fuel that drives the imagination, propelling your desires from the unseen world into the physical realm. Once you understand this dynamic, the next step is to immerse yourself fully in the belief that your desires are already a reality. This is where the power of assumption comes into play. When you assume that your desires are already yours, you no longer need to chase after them or struggle to manifest them. You shift from a place of seeking to a place of knowing. When you truly know that what you want is already on its way to you, your thoughts, feelings, and actions naturally align with this belief. You begin to move through life with a quiet confidence, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This is not about forcing things to happen or trying to control the outcome. It's about trust and surrender. Once you have imagined your desire, felt the emotions associated with it, and assumed that it is already yours, your job is simply to relax and let go. The universe will handle the details, bringing the right people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life at the perfect time. When you release the need to control and let go of any resistance, you allow the natural flow of life to bring your desires to you in the most effortless way possible. Your imagination is a tool, and it is always available to you. The more you use it intentionally and with purpose, the more power you give it to shape your life. Begin to see your imagination as the most valuable asset you possess. Take the time each day to envision the life you desire, to feel the emotions of already having what you want, and to truly believe that it is already yours. When you make imagination a consistent and conscious practice, you are aligning yourself with the very forces that create your reality. There is nothing more powerful than the images you hold in your mind, for they are the seeds that will grow into your future. Letting go is one of the most powerful acts you can do in the process of manifesting your desires. It is not about relinquishing hope or abandoning your dreams. Rather, it's about releasing the need to control how, when, and where your desires will manifest. Often we get caught up in the illusion that we must do everything ourselves to make things happen. We try to manipulate circumstances, push for outcomes, and make things move faster than they are meant to. However, in doing so, we are inadvertently resisting the flow of life and blocking the natural unfolding of our desires. Letting go, in its simplest form, is trusting that everything is already unfolding as it should, and that the universe is always working in your favor. When we force things to happen, we are often acting out of fear or desperation. Fear that we won't get what we want, or fear that time is running out, causes us to take actions that are not aligned with our highest good. Instead of feeling calm and centered, we feel anxious, stressed, and desperate. This energy of force and control does not align with the vibration of abundance, success, or peace. In fact, the very act of trying to control something signals to the universe that we don't trust it to deliver what we need. It is the opposite of faith, and without faith, we cannot receive the things we desire. Letting go, however, is the act of releasing fear, doubt, and resistance, and it is the key to allowing your desires to flow to you effortlessly. The key to letting go is knowing that the moment you desire something, it is already on its way to you. It may not be visible in your current reality, but that doesn't mean it is not already in motion. The universe works in ways beyond our understanding, and it doesn't require our interference. When you let go, you are affirming that you trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust that what you desire will come to you in perfect harmony with your life. We are you. This trust allows the energy of your desire to move freely and to manifest in the best possible way at the best possible time. Letting go is also about releasing attachment to specific outcomes. It is easy to become attached to a particular way in which your desires should manifest, whether it's a particular job, a specific amount of money, or a certain person coming into your life. When you become attached to one specific outcome, you limit the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. You close yourself off from receiving things that may be even better than what you imagined. Standards are predicated on your refusing things that may be even better than what you imagined. When you let go of attachment, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities, where your desires can manifest in ways you may not have even considered. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows exactly how and when to deliver your desires in the most perfect way for you. Letting go is also an act of self-love and self-worth. It is the realization that you are worthy of receiving everything you desire without having to struggle for it. It is the acknowledgement that you don't need to prove anything and that everything you want is already available to you. When you trust that your desires are on their way, you show yourself the utmost respect and belief. But you stop questioning whether you deserve to have what you want and instead embrace the idea that your desires are already in the process of manifesting. This mindset shift creates an inner peace that frees you from the anxiety of constantly trying to make things happen. It allows you to move through life with a sense of ease and trust. And another aspect of letting go is detaching from the need for immediate results. It is easy to fall into impatience, especially when you desire something deeply. However, impatience is a form of resistance that only delays the arrival of your desires. When you let go of the need for immediate gratification, you are telling the universe that you trust in the divine timing of your life. You allow things to unfold naturally without forcing or rushing the process. You shall take time to analyze the facts. And just like a flower needs time to bloom, your desires need time to manifest in their own perfect way. By letting go of your need for instant results, you create the space for the universe to bring everything to you in its own perfect time. In letting go, you are also practicing patience, faith, and acceptance. The universe works in its own time and rhythm, and it is not bound by your schedule. Trusting this process is a powerful act of surrender. When you let go, you stop worrying, stop forcing, and stop struggling. You free yourself from the tension and stress of trying to control everything. You release the need to know how it will happen, when it will happen, or where it will happen. Instead, you trust that it is already happening, that the universe has heard your desire and is working behind the scenes to bring it to you. Letting go is ultimately an act of profound faith and acceptance that everything you desire is already making its way to you. The law of assumption is a simple yet incredibly powerful principle that governs how we manifest our desires into reality. At its core, it states that whatever you assume to be true will become your reality. This law suggests that your beliefs, thoughts, and assumptions about yourself and the world around you shape the experiences you have. The key idea here is that what you assume to be real is in fact the determining factor in the outcome of your life. It's not about what you wish for or hope will happen, but what you believe with absolute certainty. When you assume that something is already true, whether it's wealth, success, love, health, or anything else, you align your inner world with that assumption. This assumption becomes a magnetic force that draws the circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with that belief into your life. The most important part of this process is believing that it is already so. It is not about striving for something or chasing after it. It's about assuming it's already yours, right now. The law of assumption requires you to live as though your desires are already a reality. It's not enough to simply wish for something and hope it happens. Instead, you must assume the feeling of already having what you want. When you do this, you begin to change your mindset and your vibration. You begin to walk, talk, and think as if your desires have already been fulfilled. This act of assuming is not about pretending or acting as if in a superficial way. It is about genuinely shifting your beliefs and feelings so that you embody the state of already having what you want. To assume that something is already true means to live in alignment with the idea that it is happening right now. For example, if you desire financial abundance, assuming it means feeling the security and peace that would come with having that abundance in your life. It's not about waiting for something to change in the outer world. It's about shifting your inner state to one of complete certainty and knowing that your desires are already manifest. The moment you truly believe that what you want is already yours, your external circumstances will begin to reflect that belief. One of the most powerful aspects of the law of assumption is that it doesn't require any external evidence to validate your assumption. In fact, the assumption itself is what creates the evidence. It works the opposite way from what many people think. They believe they need to see results before they can believe in them. But the law of assumption flips this logic. It tells you to believe first, and the results will follow. You believe, and what follows. This is where the power of imagination comes into play. By assuming that something is already true, you are essentially imagining it into being, and as your mind accepts this assumption as fact, it begins to translate it into physical reality. This transfiguration, via assumption, is also closely tied to the concept of feeling. To truly assume that something is already true, you must feel as though it is already here. Feel the emotions that would accompany the fulfillment of your desire. If you desire a loving relationship, feel the warmth, joy, and peace of already being in that relationship. If you want to succeed in your career, feel the excitement, pride, and satisfaction of already achieving that success. The stronger the emotions you attach to your assumptions, the more power you give to them. Emotions act as the fuel for your thoughts, propelling them into manifestation. The key to the law of assumption is consistency. You cannot assume one moment and doubt the next. You must persist in the assumption that your desires are already yours, even if the evidence in the external world doesn't immediately support it. The moment you begin to doubt or question your assumptions, you weaken the power of the law. This is why persistence is so important. If you remain consistent in your assumptions, no matter what happens in the outer world, the universe will eventually respond by bringing you the circumstances that match your belief. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. When you make the law of assumption a consistent practice, you shift your life in profound ways. The external world begins to reflect your inner assumptions and beliefs. Doors that once seemed closed open up. Opportunities you never expected appear, and your circumstances align perfectly with the assumptions you have been holding. This law shows you that the power to change your reality lies within you. You're not waiting for the world to change in order for your desires to manifest. Instead, you are changing the way you think and feel. And as a result, the world around you changes to match that. To master the law of assumption, you must trust that it works in ways beyond your understanding. Your mind will naturally try to doubt or question the process, especially when you don't see immediate results. But trust is the key. Trust that your assumptions are creating a shift in the energy around you, even if you can't see the results right away. The more you trust and assume that your desires are already true, the quicker they will manifest. The law is always working, and it is always responding to your assumptions, whether you are conscious of it or not. Assume the best for yourself and your life, and watch as your world begins to reflect those assumptions. Assume that your desires are already realized, and the universe will conspire to bring them into your life. It's that simple. Vibrating at the frequency of your desire is one of the most profound and effective ways to manifest what you want. Every thought, emotion, and belief that you hold carries a certain frequency or vibration. This energy vibration influences the way you interact with the world around you, and more importantly, it determines the experiences you attract into your life. When you align your vibration with the frequency of your desire, you are effectively matching the energy of what you want, which in turn draws it toward you. This alignment is at the heart of manifestation. Or everything in the universe is made up of energy, and this energy is constantly in motion. At the most fundamental level, your thoughts and feelings are also energy, vibrating at specific frequencies. The law of attraction teaches us that like attracts like, meaning that the energy we put out into the world will attract similar energy back to us. When you desire something, whether it's love, success, wealth, or health, you must raise your energy to match the frequency of that desire. And for example, if you want to attract wealth, you need to align yourself with the frequency of abundance. If you want to attract love, you need to align with the energy of love, joy, and fulfillment. The process of aligning your vibration with your desires begins with awareness. You must first become aware of the vibration you are currently emitting. Are you thinking thoughts of lack, fear, or scarcity? If so, these vibrations are not in harmony with the things you want. If you constantly worry about not having enough or not being good enough, you are sending out a signal that you are not aligned with abundance or success. Conversely, when you focus on thoughts of abundance, confidence, and gratitude, You are sending out a signal that aligns with prosperity, happiness, and fulfillment. To raise your vibration to match your desires, it is crucial to consciously shift your thoughts and feelings to those that reflect the energy of what you want. This requires intentional focus. If you desire financial abundance, start thinking about money in positive, abundant terms. Feel the security, freedom, and excitement that comes with financial success. Imagine how your life would feel if you were already living in abundance. Imagine how your life would feel if you were already living in abundance. Imagine how, as you engage with these thoughts and emotions, your vibration shifts and you begin to match the frequency of abundance. But it's not just about thinking positive thoughts or imagining your desires. It's also about feeding the emotions that go along with having those desires fulfilled. Emotions are the fuel that powers your thoughts. When you feel joy, love, gratitude, or excitement, you are raising your vibration to a higher frequency. These emotions are in harmony with positive experiences and outcomes. For example, if you desire love, feel the joy of being loved. Imagine the warmth, connection, and peace that would come from being in a loving relationship. By feeling these emotions, you are tuning your energy to the frequency of love, which will then attract similar experiences into your life. The next step is to embody the state of already having what you desire. This is where the law of assumption ties in. If you want something, you must assume that you already have it. Feel the emotions of having it right now. As you do so, you begin to embody the energy of your desire. This is not a superficial or temporary feeling. It's about genuinely embracing the state of being that matches the reality you want to create. For example, if you desire to be in great health, feel the vitality, strength, and energy that come with being healthy. When you align your emotions with this state, you are vibrating at the frequency of health, and you will begin to attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that reflect that vibration. One of the most powerful tools for raising your vibration is gratitude. When you focus on gratitude, you are acknowledging the abundance that already exists in your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from what you don't have to what you already possess. The energy of gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can experience, and it has the power to attract more of what you desire. By practicing gratitude regularly, you start to align with the frequency of abundance and prosperity, and you begin to attract more things to be grateful for. Another key to raising your vibration is to practice self-love and self-acceptance. Often, our vibrations are lowered by feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, or fear. When you love and accept yourself as you are, you raise your vibration to one of worthiness and confidence. By embracing your own worth, you send out a signal to the universe that you are deserving of everything you desire. Self-love is an essential part of aligning with the frequency of your desires because it removes any blockages or resistance that might prevent your desires from flowing to you. Finally, trust in the process of alignment. As you shift your vibration and raise your frequency to match your desires, you must trust that the universe is responding to your energy. You may not see immediate results, but that doesn't mean your desires aren't on their way. Keep your focus on the feelings and emotions associated with your desires and trust that the universe is aligning circumstances, people, and events to bring them into your life. When you continue to maintain this positive and aligned vibration, your desires will come to you in the perfect time and in the perfect way. In conclusion, vibrating at the frequency of your desire is an essential part of the manifestation process. By consciously raising your vibration to align with the energy of what you want, you begin to attract those desires into your life. Thoughts, emotions, and beliefs all contribute to the frequency you emit, and when you focus on feelings of abundance, love, and joy, you are aligning yourself with the energy that matches your desires. As you consistently raise your vibration and embody the state of already having what you want, the universe will respond by bringing your desires into your reality. Trusting the process is one of the most vital components in the manifestation of your desires. It's easy to get caught up in the rush of wanting things to happen quickly or feeling frustrated when things don't unfold exactly as you expect them to. However, true manifestation requires patience, faith and a deep belief that the universe is working on your behalf, even when you cannot see the results immediately. Trusting the process means surrendering the need to control every detail, letting go of the need for instant gratification, and allowing things to unfold in their own time and rhythm. Enjoying the small life. One of the primary challenges people face when it comes to manifesting their desires is impatience. When we set our intentions and put our energy into something, it's natural to want to see results right away. But the process of manifestation doesn't always work on our human timeline. It's essential to recognize that the universe operates according to its own laws and timing, and it's not bound by our expectations or rush. Our experience has taught me when you trust the process, you let go of the pressure for things to happen quickly, understanding that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if it's not on your preferred schedule. The key to trusting the process is knowing that the universe has a plan for you, one that is far more detailed and expansive than you could ever imagine. Often, we try to control the outcome by forcing specific actions or looking for signs that things are happening in the way we want. But when we do this, we limit the infinite possibilities available to us. The universe knows exactly what you need and when you need it. It's orchestrating events, aligning people, and creating opportunities that will serve you in the best way possible. When you trust in this process, you let go of the need to micromanage the details and open yourself up to the endless potential that is available to you. Trusting the process also means trusting yourself. It's about believing in your own ability to create the life you desire. Often, we doubt ourselves when things aren't happening as quickly as we'd like. We question whether we're doing something wrong or if our desires are ever going to come true. This doubt only serves to create resistance, preventing the flow of manifestation. Preventing the flow of manifestation. When you trust the process, you trust in your ability to align with your desires and to remain confident in the belief that they are already on their way. It's about having faith that you are worthy of receiving everything you want and that it's only a matter of time before it comes to you.